Imagine a world where reality TV stars run the show, where the boardroom drama of The Apprentice has somehow become the way the world is governed. Sounds crazy, right? Well, welcome to the era of Donald Trump. But what happens when one of the greatest comedians of all time decides to take him down, word by word, joke by joke? Chris Rock just delivered a savage takedown of Trump so brutal that even Melania, who usually plays it cool, completely lost it. This roast wasn't just another comedy skit, it was a full-scale verbal demolition that left Trump fuming, his fans scrambling, and the internet in chaos. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Donald Trump has been a walking punchline for years, a man whose obsession with power and attention has made him a target for comedians worldwide. But this time, it wasn't just any comedian. It was Chris Rock. And when Rock takes aim, he doesn't just poke fun, he exposes the absurdity with surgical precision. He called out Trump's bankruptcies, his obsession with crowd sizes, his social media meltdowns, and even the fact that he somehow managed to fail at running casinos. But what really set this roast apart was how deep it cut. Rock didn't just attack Trump's policies or his controversies, he went straight for the ego, the one thing Trump holds above everything else. As Rock took the stage, mic in hand, that signature smirk on his face, the audience knew something epic was about to happen. And then the jokes started flying. He compared Trump to a washed-up sitcom character like Al Bundy, but with more felony charges and a terrible spray tan. The crowd exploded with laughter, and Trump? His usually artificial orange glow reportedly turned an alarming shade of red. Insiders say he was pacing around Mar-a-Lago, flipping out like a wind-up toy running out of batteries. Maybe he called his lawyers. Maybe he called Rudy Giuliani, who was probably answering from the bottom of a whiskey bottle. Either way, Trump was in full-blown meltdown mode. And then there was Melania. Oh, Melania. If body language could file for divorce, she would have been free years ago. For years, she's been silently playing the role of First Lady like a hostage in a never-ending reality show. She's avoided Trump's hand like it's covered in expired fast food grease, and her expressions in public have always screamed, "Get me out of here." But this time, Chris Rock pushed her over the edge. When he roasted Trump's failures, Melania, who has spent years perfecting the art of looking unfazed, finally cracked. She reportedly had a full-blown meltdown, storming through Trump Tower, screaming at staff, knocking over golden chairs, and throwing priceless, gaudy decor like a woman who just realized she's been trapped in the world's worst soap opera. Because let's be real, Melania didn't sign up for this. She went from modeling to marrying a man who thinks staring directly at a solar eclipse is a sign of strength, who once suggested injecting disinfectant as a cure, and who tried to Sharpie his way out of a hurricane forecast like a fourth grader faking a report card. And Chris Rock, he held up a mirror to all of it. He reminded the world that this isn't just about Trump's ego or his scandals. It's about the absurdity of a man who built his entire persona on being the best, but keeps proving over and over that he's the punchline of his own joke. The internet, of course, had a field day. Memes flooded social media. Reaction videos exploded. Even people who don't usually follow politics couldn't resist watching the former president get verbally destroyed by one of the greatest comedians alive. And if history tells us anything, Trump won't let this go. Any moment now, we'll probably see a furious rant on Truth Social, his personal knockoff Twitter, calling Rock a loser, a hack, and his go-to insult, not funny. Because if there's one thing Trump hates more than losing, it's being laughed at. And Melania? She has two options. Keep dodging Trump's awkward attempts at affection, or start shopping for divorce attorneys. Either way, this roast exposed what the world has always suspected. She's over it. And Chris Rock? He didn't just roast Trump. He gave America its new favorite joke, one that even Melania might secretly be laughing at. If you love content that tells the truth with emotion and hard-hitting facts, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Brave Voice. We're bringing you the stories they don't want you to hear. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning.